We just got done with another inspection for our buyers, and let me tell you what happens during an inspection. If you are buying a house, your realtor, it's gonna advise you to have a professional inspection done in the property that you're buying. 100% they're gonna suggest that you do that. If they don't, that's a little weird, because every realtor wants their buyers to know exactly what they're buying. Even if you're buying a house as is, you want to do an inspection to make sure you know what you're buying, right? Today we are in Chula Vista. It's a townhome here on Melrose by Main Street, and these townhomes were built in the 80s. They're older units, but they sell very quick. It's a very nice area close to the freeway, so especially new buyers like to move in this area because they're affordable, they're spacious, they have parking spots, and they're close to transportation, schools, and freeways, right? So today the inspector checked the roof. They check for foundation issues, if there's any cracks on the walls, the ceilings. They check windows, air conditioning, heater, plumbing, electrical, water heater. They just check everything. And why do you want to know about all those things, even if the sellers are not going to fix them? Because you want to make sure you do want to buy this unit. If the inspector finds that there's something wrong with the foundation, or there's a water leak that the seller doesn't want to fix, or there's the water heater is not working, the air conditioning is not working, anything that is not working, you want to know how much it's going to cost to fix it. You want to know if that's something you can live with or without. And I'm here to negotiate on your behalf. As your agent, if you're my buyer, I am going to negotiate for you repairs or maybe a credit from the seller so you can fix it after we close escrow. But for that, we need an inspection report, so that way we can show the seller, look, this is what we found, and we're asking for you to fix it or give us a credit. Sometimes sellers don't know what's wrong with the unit. Like in my house, I haven't done any inspection since I bought that house. And if I am going to sell it, I should do an inspection before I put it on the market, so that way I can fix little issues, or at least I already know what's wrong with my house before I put it on the market. But most sellers are not going to spend money on an inspection, so when we have that inspection done, sometimes it's also a surprise to them what we find. Some sellers take it personal. Some sellers understand that it's a house, it's going to have issues, it's not a new house. So my job as your realtor is to advise you, come with you to the inspection, and have some professional inspectors that I can recommend to you, and then negotiate on your behalf once we get that inspection report. But it's important to have that inspection done. When I put an offer in for my buyers on a property, this offer has conditions. So on this property, when we submitted the offer for my buyers, we said, this is what my buyers are willing to pay for this property, and we have some contingencies, which are conditions, with the condition that we have an inspection and we still want the house after the inspection if we can negotiate a few things, with the condition that there's going to be an appraisal and the property appraises at the purchase price or more. And also the other contingency is that the buyer's loan gets approved. So we have a few conditions with our offer, and my job is to protect that deposit, because the buyers make a deposit to escrow as soon as our offer is accepted, and that deposit is as a guarantee that we have serious buyers, right? The buyers are being serious, and the deposit is there as a guarantee that they're not just going to cancel for any reason. The only reasons to cancel are, appraisal, inspection, disclosures, and loan approval. And my job is to make sure we do not remove any of those contingencies unless we are ready to remove those contingencies. So if you're buying a house, please have an inspection done, unless you're a contractor and you already know how the house is built and what to look for. But if you're not, please spend the money on an inspection. It's going to be worth it. Okay, and if you're thinking of buying a house, or if you have any questions about the inspections, how buying a house works, what's the process, how long does it take, any questions you guys have, please give me a call. I work all the area of San Diego County. I do Riverside as well. I've been doing this for 23 years, so I'm an experienced broker. So call me, Faby Gonzalez, Coldwell Banker West. I'll leave my number below.